I still remember the 22nd of March 2024. That's when I truly did the lol thing. I laughed aloud, prompted by the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Don't get me wrong, I think highly of the S24 Ultra, which has a beautiful reflection-free screen and an aggressive, enticing design. I found this tale amusing. There are still a few months till we see the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, the company's next flagship. Given the level of anticipation, it is not surprised that speculations about the gadget are circulating. Lately, some renderings were released, giving us a sense of its look, and we know that the S25 Ultra will have significant upgrades in the photography sector. In recent days, fresh information has surfaced from China's Quality Certification Center, indicating that we are dealing with quite solid data. The material not only seems to corroborate the existence of one of the new Samsung Galaxy S25 models, but it also claims that the S25 Ultra will have a function never seen before in a Samsung mobile. The next time Samsung makes me chuckle will most likely be in January 2025, when the S25 Ultra is anticipated to arrive. If things continue to proceed as they are, I will not be smiling with delight and pride. Quite the reverse. Why? Because of this. A new leak raises the potential that Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra may be a gentle behemoth. So yet, there hasn't been a lack of S25 Ultra leaks. Some concern the device's design, some its battery and charging rates, and still others its camera. While they don't sound fantastic at all, the battery issue is what truly bothers me. In my previous discussion of the Galaxy S25 Ultra's battery, I predicted that it will be outperformed by Honor. According to reports, Samsung will keep the Galaxy S25 Ultra's battery capacity the same as the Galaxy S24 Ultra. According to certification documentation, the S25 Ultra's battery has the same rated capacity as its predecessor, 4,855 mAh. This might support claims that this S25 Ultra would have a smaller design. If Samsung is striving for a slimmer, more streamlined 2025 flagship, there may not be enough place for a bigger battery. Now, I can confidently predict that the Galaxy S25 Ultra's battery will be outperformed not just by Honor, but also by a slew of other flagships and mid-range devices in 2025. The OnePlus 13, for example, is projected to have a massive 6,000 mAh battery with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 engine under the hood. Thus, a 5,000 mAh Galaxy S25 Ultra is obsolete on arrival. Furthermore, the $250 Vivo V300 Pro has a 6,500 mAh battery in a 7.7mm thick shell. Sure, this one is unlikely to reach the United States, but so what? The Vivo V300 Pro has a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 CPU, which may be less efficient than the predicted Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 on the S25 Ultra, but a 1,500 mAh capacity differential is difficult to ignore. Not to mention Xiaomi's intentions to produce a 7,500 mAh battery with 100-watt rapid charging. I'm certain they'll pull it off in the near future. Next, recently, the Galaxy S25 Ultra certification showed satellite connection, hinting at interesting new capabilities. This marks the beginning of leaks and stories that confirm certain specifics about the future smartphone. Here, I'll go over the recently announced features and other things to anticipate from the Galaxy S25 Ultra. The Galaxy S25 Ultra certification confirms that the phone will have satellite connection, making it Samsung's first smartphone with this technology. The certification came from China's Quality Certification Center, which mentioned a Samsung device with model number S25 Based on prior models, this is thought to be the S25 Ultra, given the Galaxy S24 Ultra's model number was S25 Satellite communication will enable customers to remain connected even in locations without a cellular network. This technology is especially beneficial in emergency situations, allowing communication when no other choices are available. The inclusion of satellite communication brings Samsung in line with Apple's iPhones, which share comparable functionality. Aside from satellite connection, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is rumored to include updated charging specs. The certification confirms that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will enable 45-watt charging, which is consistent with the previous 3 generations of the Galaxy Ultra series. However, this time the charging specifications change somewhat. The new phone will charge at a rate of 15 volt by 3 ampere, as opposed to 11 volt x 4.05 ampere for previous models. While the charging speed stays at 45 watt, this modification may result in improved charging efficiency or battery life. As of now, there is insufficient evidence to determine the real-world effect of this adjustment. Samsung went from an aluminum to a titanium frame for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The titanium frame is expected to be retained on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Some reviewers, like us, considered the titanium quality to be a tad cheap. After months of constant usage, a silicone cover created scratch marks on the frame of our Galaxy S24 Ultra. It is uncertain if Samsung will improve the titanium quality of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. The new phone's frame should be totally flat, unlike the Galaxy S24 Ultra's slightly curved edges. Overall, the 2025 Samsung flagship will appear quite different from the front. We have received our first 3D renderings of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Samsung supposedly keeps the camera arrangement intact. However, the camera rings may be redesigned to match the Galaxy Z Fold 6. It has not been verified, however. The final 2 photographs in the gallery are thought to be more realistic depictions of the Galaxy S25 Ultra's frame and camera design. The Galaxy S25 Ultra should keep the flat display that Samsung employed in the 2024 model. Prior generations featured curved displays. Leaked photos show that the screen will be bigger because of the slim bezels and frame. According to early rumors, the display will be 6.9 inches diagonal, up from 6.8 inches on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It should be an LTPO dynamic AMOLED 2X screen with a resolution of QHD+. The precise display specifications for the Galaxy S25 Ultra are not yet available. Samsung will almost probably improve screen brightness, or at least maintain the 2600 nits present on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The business provided Google's Pixel 9 series with OLED screens that were brighter and more power efficient. Similar enhancements may be expected from the forthcoming Galaxy flagship. The Galaxy S25 Ultra should also support a customizable screen refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. Furthermore, we anticipate Samsung introducing their groundbreaking anti-reflective layer. It significantly minimizes screen glare in bright conditions, enhancing readability. When viewed in strong light, the display graphics on the Galaxy S24 Ultra are more visible than on displays twice the brightness. Despite its smaller size, the S Pen remains stationary. Here are a few additional Galaxy S25 Ultra pictures, featuring fan-made designs with matte and glossy finishes. The titanium frame of the Galaxy S25 Ultra should be reinforced with robust Gorilla Glass armor or newer protective glass panels on the front and rear. The phone should also be IP68 dust and water resistant, meaning it can withstand a few drops on the floor or into the pool. Theoretically, you can immerse the phone in 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes without causing harm, but you should not do so without justification. The next Samsung flagship should also include Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, GPS, ultra-wideband, and USB Type-C 3.2 connection. We should anticipate AKG tuned stereo speakers, an under-display ultrasonic fingerprint reader, Samsung DeX, and Samsung Wireless DeX. The Galaxy S25 Ultra will also have a variety of sensors that you would expect from a premium smartphone. Samsung will sell the Galaxy S25 Ultra with Android 15's One UI 7.1. It will provide a significant UI redesign from the Android 14-based One UI 6. The business has updated the Quick Panel, System UI components, app icons, and other features. It has also improved system animations to make them smoother, resulting in a more fluid user experience. The Korean business has already begun software development for the next flagship. One UI 707 phone is believed to be the most significant upgrade in Samsung's One UI history. The business intends to use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 CPU and One UI 7.1 software capabilities to provide an unparalleled user experience with the Galaxy S25 Ultra. One UI 7.1 is said to be smoother than Apple's iOS 18, with additional features and customization options. The new version will also have improved Galaxy AI capabilities. AI will be fundamental to our mobile experiences in the next years, and Samsung is building the foundation now. The Galaxy S24 series was likely the first AI phone with unparalleled on-device AI capabilities. Several companies have subsequently joined the bandwagon, but Samsung would want to capitalize on its early edge. I suggest get rid of the S Pen. If you really want a slimmer phone, Samsung, ditch it and utilize the spare space for the batteries. According to current reports, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will be thinner than its predecessor, measuring roughly 8.4 millimeters. A 0.2 millimeters thickness isn't spectacular to me, but the true test will come when you hold the device. It might be a good improvement over the Galaxy S24 Ultra. I would rather have a 9mm thick phone with a large battery than a wasp-waist 5000 mAh one, but that's just me. That is why I am unironically calling for the removal of the S Pen from the phone in order to allow the battery to increase. My plan includes an extra gift. When the Galaxy S25 Ultra becomes out, it should be the Android flagship to beat. It will have the finest of everything, including top cameras, displays, processors, and AI capabilities. If you want a strong new phone, consider purchasing it. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.